All right, now we are going to learn the candidate calling script. Okay, so before you call the candidate, ensure you have all this information available, because this information is either asked by the candidate or you have to tell the candidate, you have to furnish him to make him understand for both of you whether the candidate is suitable for the job role or not. Okay, so ensure once you have the JD, and in the JD you have this information available, that is like job title, company name, number of positions, location and location of the job, education of the candidate, qualification and education details, experience required for this job, and salary offered by the organization, interview date, who is the contact person who will be taking the next round of interview, and the phone number, address, and the job timings. Okay, so once you have this information ready, then you start calling the candidate. Okay, so example one, I will share you one or two examples of different candidate calling scripts. Okay, in example one, what we do is we'll directly call the name of the candidate. Like for example, hi Dinesh, I'm HR calling from ABC company. Are you searching for like digital marketing jobs? Okay, so here what are we doing? We are directly saying the calling the candidate's name, mentioning it on the call instead of confirming or asking him, am I talking to Dinesh? Okay, now when you ask this question, am I talking to Dinesh, then a lot of uh, questions might arise in the candidate's mind. Maybe like you're a telecaller calling for to sell some real estate or some SIM card or some product. Okay, so instead of that, make it very simple. Directly you say, hi Dinesh, I'm HR calling from so and so company. Okay, so let's start it. Example one. Hi Dinesh. Say the candidate name. Okay. I'm Rupesh HR calling from ABC company. Are you searching for digital marketing jobs? Okay. Don't say am I asking or am I speaking to Dinesh. Okay. So here we'll get one of the two answers. First one, yes, I am searching, or the candidate will say I am not searching. So let us see what happens if he says yes, I am searching for the jobs. Okay. If he says yes, ask him presently if he's doing job, if he's employed or if he's unemployed. Then ask him, depending on his reply, questions related to the JD, like his educational background, qualification, what he has studied, whether graduate, degree. Many of the candidates will say, I have completed degree. Okay, so but if you're calling for jobs like accountant or some other jobs where you need to understand whether he's from commerce background like BCom or BSc or BBA or BA. So ask him related question like which degree have you completed, BCom or BSc. Okay, then asking about if he is a fresher, depending on what he replies, and whether he has job experience. Okay, if fresher, check in the JD if freshers can apply, and ask him questions as per the JD. Ask him general questions, because a fresher he can't answer much, he would not know the subject knowledge. Ask him general questions about like himself. Okay, tell me about yourself, then about his projects, hobbies. Try to find out if he can talk and if he can explain, because a fresher most of the time communication skills are checked. Okay, how he speaks, how confident he is, how is his English, whether he is able to speak properly. Okay, and if a experienced person, then ask him as per the job roles, his experience and his previous salary, and if he has left the job, why he has left the job, what is looking in a new job, what change is looking. Try to understand what is his problem and see if you can relate him with the solutions by offering this particular job or the interview. Though you may have his resume, still double check a lot of details that is mentioned in the resume. Okay, ask appropriate questions. Then also it's important you explain about the job vacancy for which you are calling. Give him the details, explain him about the job role, check if he is interested and fit for the role. So once you find the candidate is interested and suitable for the job role, then schedule the next round of interview with your manager or your senior. Okay, so if they don't fit the role, then tell them politely that you will check and get back, or you can just tell them politely that this particular job is not suitable for your profile. You will get back to him once we have anything relevant to his job profile. Okay. So most of the times what we have observed is what we have experienced it. Somebody who is unemployed, the people, the candidate who is unemployed with a fresher or experienced person, they join the job very quickly than the employed candidates. So try to focus more on unemployed people. Like suppose you find somebody is unemployed, then you can just follow up him one or twice, to schedule him interview or to negotiate with the salary in case, or if anything else can be done from your side, to hire or to send him for the interview or to ensure that he attends the second round of interview. Okay, so try one or two attempts. And we also found most of the times when the candidate visit the office, the instead of telephonic interview, after the telephonic interview, if the candidate visit the office and faces the face-to-face interview, the next round of interview, then hiring chances are, or he joining the job quickly are more. The chances are very more after he visits the office. Okay, there are some reasons for it. I will explain you in the coming videos. Now, suppose if the candidate says, "No, I'm not searching for the job," ask him or tell him, check with him if any of his friends are searching for the job. So, in that case, he can pass on your number to them, and they can contact you directly, uh, and share your number to them. Or, in case if possible, WhatsApp him the JD and tell him to share it to his job seeker friends or contacts, so that it might also help their friends to get job quickly. Okay. So, what is the next process? Once you have shortlisted the candidate, you find him suitable. Okay, ask him to email you the resume. You can SMS him your email ID, or you can tell him on to share his resume on your WhatsApp. Tell him to tell him to share you the latest resume, the updated information that includes his last job or his last course. Okay. So also tell him about the interview date, the timing, and what time. If possible, share him the live location, share him the location, the address, the contact number. Okay. So make it little easy for him, approachable, and give him the options where he can come for the interview easily without any hassles. Okay. Now, also, if the candidate asks how you got his mobile number, so don't tell directly the name of the database or the job portal. Most of the times, it may be allowed by your client or may not be allowed, but it is a good thing. Just say that you have it in the database. Again, there are some reasons why you won't say directly the name of the job portal from where you got his number. Instead, you say, "We have a database. We have called you from the database."